Hello, welcome back to the no-shill zone. Don't fuck with the shill, okay? Alright, that's and you know, let's look at some chats. That is not, don't, what? Smoking's bad for you, alright? It's fucking bad for you. But it gives you a nice, sexy voice. It'll give you that rasp. Oh, you hear the tone? You hear that? Yeah. That is impending cancer, ladies and gentlemen. So, all right. Somebody named Ben asked me about a chart, and we're going to look at this LSS in a moment. First, let's look at Gala, just because I was looking at Gala. I was watching Wendy McO's Wendy O. Was watching her video before for a moment, and just how I've never actually seen any of her videos before. I have nothing for or against her. I literally know nothing about her. I've heard of her. I've seen her. It seems like she is, pretty okay, from what I can tell. And I hate, like I said multiple times, I hate about 95% of the fucking people in this space with visceral disdain and disgust because they're fucking scumbags. Okay? Alright, moving on. So Gala here, we're seeing some interesting things. You see, we got a pattern here forming on the 4 hour. Well, it's a bit shy of the 4 hour, 7 minutes shy of the 4 hour, because we're using fib numbers, ladies and gentlemen. We are using fib numbers. Why? Because I can, motherfucking. Well, why not? Why not? Don't worry about it. So, right now, we're waiting for, let's zoom in, and one could call this a double top. Yeah, we can call it double top. I mean, patterns are really weird, guys, because you can spot them, and you might not be able to say, is that a thing? I'm not sure. Like, let's pull down to the 1 hour. It's going to look a lot different. Yeah, that's a hell of a lot different. Hell of a lot different, ladies and gentlemen. Hell of a lot different. So we got this wedge pattern. Oh, I drew that. Okay, we're getting this little right here. I like this pattern. Right. Why when I click on something, it's like that doesn't work. Like I go to click on a thing down here. Oh, that worked. Of course it worked now. Get a little kind of a bullish arc. I have a pattern that I've dubbed the Bullish Arc. I've backtested it many times, and it's rather consistent. I'd have to consult my notes, but it's kind of ish it. So right now this is holding support. We got a little strong support level here, and it's forming this triangular pattern, which is enter answer there. I'll let you guys decide. It's a pattern. It's a triangular one. There is a handful of triangular patterns. You got ascending triangles, you got ascending wedge, descending wedge, you got, I'm gonna have to make a whole series about the patterns because we can nitpick about that. Anyway, so this looks like, just at first glance, it looks like we're about to get a breakout. That's just my first instinct, first thing. But also, so let's look at it on the flip side. Literally, let's flip it up. How does it look now? Does it look like it's going to keep going up, or in this instance down? Well, now I'm gonna call yeah, all right. Oh, like maybe here. Obviously, if Bitcoin drops a little bit further, we're gonna go here, but if it holds fast, I think we can see an easy breakout. Even a minor one. Doesn't have to be crazy. And you can put a fib right there, like that. Boom. Small take profit here. Just that if you're looking for like a quick scalp kind of thing. Alright, let's look at LSS. Get into the meat and potatoes. So, somebody asked, where would I place my fib on this chart? Would I place it on the 4 hour? Would I place it on the 1 day? Well, that is a good question. I'm confusing myself. Let's start on the 4 hour, and I don't know anything about this. One of the things I think about Tradingview, just on a side note, if you have the premium package, you can do this. You can have multiple charts, and you can, with each individual chart, you can have a totally different setup. You can have a different layout, different indicators, different time frames. So, you know, and it doesn't all have to be the same coin. You can make it a different coin. You know, I just happen to have the same symbol. You can have 8 different coins if you wish. Spacebar, go down. Shift spacebar, go up. It's good to know the hotkeys and navigate. All right. All right, we don't want to be on the, let's go to the 4 hour. Okay, and right now I have it inverted. So, interesting. So let's draw our trend lines. First and foremost, I like to draw trend lines. I like to see what's going on with potential support and resistance levels. That's a weird wily wabbit. Ooh. I don't know why I'm talking like that, but sure. Anyway, so on the inverted chart right now. Now, it's interesting because it looks sort of like potentially we're going to be going down. So, if I was going to place my fib, I would go right like this to like this, right? Looking at this pullback. As you can see right now, it's hovering along the 618, which is the golden area, the golden ratio, the magic zone. Because it's magical. It's actually, I mean, the Fibonacci numbers in general are actually, it's quite a fascinating thing because it's found throughout, you know, everything in nature, you know, trees, plants, out in the universe. I mean, it's a really, really interesting thing. And within the charts themselves, it comes up more often than not. I mean, it comes up all the time. All right, and I'll show you some examples of that. And is it self-fulfilling prophecy, or is it an actual thing? Is it the numbers themselves? Is it just this magical mathematical phenomenon? You know, honestly, it could be either or, because, you know, everybody that learns how to do basic technical analysis, basic trading, learns how to do Fibonacci retracement. So it's kind of the first thing, that and support and resistance areas, like the first things that you learn. So with that knowledge, there tends to be, you know, a consistent areas in which you find support and resistance. No, who knows for sure? Don't know for sure. What does that essentially sound? I don't know. Okay, so all right, inverted. Getting back to this, what is this? What is this telling us? What is this telling us? Well, this looks like a rising wedge, and a rising wedge. Is that rising wedge? Like an ascending wedge, which could be a continuation, or, you know, could be reversal. So, I mean, if we're going just based off this pattern, then we would be going down. Now, let's replace that fib. Let's replace the fib. Go here to here to this swing low to swing high. If we were looking at a retracement, it's just my cons are off then. We'd be going down to the 14-cent level, which isn't that bad. It's not that bad. So that would be that's the area that I would be looking for a retest. Be this area as far as a pullback. You know, obviously the potential for this pattern to continue up a little bit is very likely as well. It's not an unfounded potentiality. I mean, obviously everything has a correlation to Bitcoin. So, you know, whatever. Let's take a look at Bitcoin and see what the dealio is. Try and find a chart that I haven't drawn on. So, to answer your question, B, between the 4 hour and the 1 day. Let's look at the 1 day. Let's take a look at the 1 day. It really depends. And as far as where to place the fib. So on the 1 day, I would place my fib here. No, Shift F to maximize the chart, by the way. Alt F for the fib. Know your hotkeys. Know your hotkeys. You're welcome. So if I was going to place a fib here, this is where I would place it. Swing low to right there, and we lock up about right about the same area. It goes back down to 786 on with this on the 1 day. We're looking at a 786 pullback, which is roughly the same area. I mean, well, it's literally the same area, but a different. Oh, that's interesting. So same target zone, but different fib line. Oh, okay, I see now. That's why. See this little? I didn't see this wick here. I gotta make those a little bit more vibrant. So I'm gonna go in here to the wick, and we're gonna make them that color. It's just, we're gonna go with yellow. Yeah, yellow is good. And that's how you change the wick colors, FYI. You can do anything in Tradingview. You can modify anything, the candle bodies, the borders, which is really, it's a really neat thing to be able to do, because you want to be able to modify, anything and everything. I have a gradient. I can just make it all black. Okay, that helps. That definitely. I didn't realize I had a gradient on there. Whatever. Makes everything pop. Some people have their white backgrounds. I'm not a fan personally, but now I can't differentiate between the green and the yellow. So the yellow needs to go to. We're gonna go with blue. Yeah, we'll go with blue. Let's find a cyan. Like, fuck it. We'll just go white. Cyan. No, how about orange? All right. I'm gonna shut up. All right. So that's, you can modify all these colors, all of these colors, which is a useful thing to do indeed. Okay. So as we can see, I'm gonna, where's this fib? All right. If we go down to this wick, we go down to the wick. There we go. There we go. That's why it wasn't lining up. Now we're lining up with this area. So you can do it like that. So 1 day, and whatever, it's all a matter of personal preference. Right now we got these two candles are kind of forming a support. This body's kind of falling below this. It's not quite level. So, which, it's a bearish indication. But it could hold steady. But given how the market is right now, I think we're going to drop a little bit further before we go back up. I'm not gonna say that we're necessarily in a full bear market. I'm of the belief, the whole bear market, bull market, it's an antiquated thing. We have cycles now. It's not like multi-year process. So that's kind of an important thing to also realize. I mean, it's not going to be, for an extended period of time. If that at all. I mean, it could be a few months. Look what happened, over the summer. People call it bear market, and look what happened in July. Boom, total 180, bounce off. Well, I want to just show you instead of I'm talking about like a tool, like the tool you are. All right, so. Alright, let's look at Bitcoin, and I will show you what I have been talking about. Alright, see, I have like the different colors. This is a different color. This is a different color. Oop, and this has all the patterns. What is this telling me? Not telling me anything. Cool. You are useless. You can see, the rising wedge, and then it went down. It's good to have the premium. Alright, let's look at the 4 hour. So this is pretty bullish. I'm liking this. We're hovering around the 21 day EMA 21 and the 55. So we're holding support on the 55 right now with Bitcoin, which, well, this is beautiful. It's beautiful. We just pull out a fucking triangle. Just go like this and like this. Boom, look at that triangle. It's not falling on the trend line there. Misshapen. Like this. Alright. That's a little bit better. So, it's kind of, that's a bullish. I would say that's a bullish pattern. I would dare say that is a bullish pattern. Let's get rid of the triangle and just use our trend lines. What is the trend lines telling us? That is a strong trend line. Look what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which, you know, the more touches on the trend line, the stronger the trend is. So the potential for continuation is that much greater, potentially. So we could see something, you know, where are we right now? We're at the 29K area. Okay, so that's not what I meant to pull up. Okay, so that's what that button does. Alt F, apparently. No, Alt G does that. You're welcome. Oh, I am... I had the chart inverted. So, okay. Well, that makes more sense. I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a fucking special person. So I was wondering why. Now that I have it the right way, but no, it's good. To have it both ways, all right? I mean, I think I would deem it so. What do we have on our oscillator? Do we have anything on the oscillator? Well, I dare say that we do. So we're getting some lower highs here, and it is looking like a divergence potential. Yes. So let's go to the 1 day. And I just inverted it again because you know, I said in the other video we got this wick right here, which more times than not we're gonna fall down. What the fuck? What did I just do? Okay, no. Anyway, sorry. Yeah, no, I definitely didn't draw on this chart. There we go. Definitely didn't draw on that one or that one. Oh, fuck me. There we go. There's a naked chart. All right. Now, let's take a look at some things. Let's zoom out a little bit. So, if we look at it like this, here's the wick. Here is the wick that I believe we are going to drop down potentially to just, I don't know how long it's going to take. It could take a couple days. It could be a couple weeks. You know, we could be sitting in consolidation for a while. You know, we could be considering, because we, you know, and that's a thing, to be considering in a consolidation. So it's a thing that we do. It's a thing people do. Is to consit. Yes. Let's consit in the consolidation, people. What does this mean? To consit. It means you're fucking stupid. So we're gonna let you sit in this consolidation. You know why? Because 0 fucks given. My computer probably can't. So the potentiality that I see here is that we're going to be sitting in a consolidation for maybe a little while. Then we're going to drop down to, like I said, this level, which is kind of no man's land if we zoom out. Alt R, by the way, resets this thing. Let's just get rid of this. Let's get rid of this just to have a bigger thing here. And FYI, just go to a little boom, boom. I like to mouse wheel up, mouse wheel down, just to be able to move this around. Just FYI. All right, so we gotta zoom. You really don't get a good picture there. All right. So let's just take a look here. We got, this is the summer dip. This is the start. So we're just gonna mark really strong support areas and support resistance levels. All right. Well, so what I was saying with the fib, real quick, let's just look at. Did not mean to do that. Alt F, not Shift F, you fucking schmuck. If we put it at the bottom of when we started and go to swing low to swing high, why are we lagging? Why are we lagging here? What the fuck? Stop it. All right. We go to swing high, swing low. Beating the bull run to right now, we are looking. So we look at the summer dip. Let's highlight that. The summer dip, boom. I mean, that's a pretty quick down and up. Bounce right off the 618. Right now, we're hovering right along the 618. You know, right, which is our first time support. was right here back in January 21, which we haven't seen prices since it's around, January, December, January, 2020 and 2021. These are the prices that we are seeing of altcoins and of Bitcoin, which is kind of interesting. It's very interesting. Does that mean that we are going to drop down for, crazy far? No, not necessarily. I don't think we're going to go into like a hyper bull market. I think we're going to maybe drop down a little bit. See, this is kind of, the 702 area is about right where this wick went to. And obviously we had this giant, ridiculous dipsy doodle fall. But, there's a lot of things that can happen. If you look at the summer dip took how long? It was 70 days, and then we were on our way back up. And then this lasted for this upward movement, 63 days. We have that. All-time high, 42 days. Now, this downward spiral has been, before this whole lunar kerfuffle, let's just go to here, 156 days. And from now to now, it's about 2 weeks, right? This total down. So, what does that mean? I'm not sure. I'll be honest with you, but I'm sure there is some meaning in it. But I do think that we're gonna fall to 702. Sadly, I just don't know how long it's gonna take. Like I said, we could sit in consolidation for a period. We might not drop down to this level. It is it's a possibility. But if we look at past actions, and obviously past actions don't always mean future events. They don't always repeat. But let's look at these past wicks, right? Let's look at my wick theory. So see here the initial drop during the summer. We got this wick here. First of all, let's change this to all black, so see a little bit more vibrant. So we can see we dropped down here, and then we went back up, but then we took a little bit of time, and eventually we went down to where this wick was. Because if you see here, if we zoom in, this initial wick at the beginning of the summer dip is eventually where we went to at the end of the summer dip, which took 70 days, well, a little bit less than 70 days, from wick to that, 62 days. Okay, so 62 days, which to me I find interesting. And again, we have two more of these wicks, right here and right here, also alluding to the fact that we are going down to that level. So that is 3 confirmation wicks. We'll go with, say, confirmation wicks, sure. And they do happen on the upside, on the flip side, and there's many instances of that I can show you. If you hop in the Discord, I have a load of pictures to show. I should probably make a video about that, and I will. But as you can see, they all float down here. Right, we got this wick here. Boom, we went down. This wick, not so much, but then you see, this is a green wick. We didn't go down because there was a lot of buying power. That's when we went up to all-time highs. So notice it's the red wick. Here, boom, red wick, we went down. Red wick, we went down. Here we went up. All right, look at this red wick. Look at that, boom. And look at that, we went down. It's very interesting to me because there seems to be at least some correlation. And yeah, I mean, it's food for thought. Food for thought. And as you can see, this red wick, that's kind of what is leading me to believe that we are going to retest this level. Does that mean we're going to drop below? Does it mean we're going to go all the way down here? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. It just means we might drop down, and it might only be for a short period. It might just be for a very, very short period. Who knows? By the way, this is the Bullish Arc right here. Boom. Boom. That's the Bullish Arc, motherfucker. That is right. This is the Hyper Bullish Arc. This is like the extended Bullish Arc. Anyway, there are patterns everywhere, which is the thing that I love, the thing that I enjoy, and the thing that I look for. Wow, I've been talking for 31 minutes, and nobody's here. Well, whatevs. See what else. I mean, everything is down, down, down. So look at the 4 hour, the actual 4 hour. See, if you look at the 4 hour, what does that tell you? What does that? What do you think? What does that look like? Now let's flip it up. If we were looking like this, I would be saying that we are going to be going up, but it's inverted, so that means down. Right to this level, this wick level, which I have mentioned is no man's land because there's really no particular support or resistance levels in that area. It's just kind of no man's land. So right now there's no you know technical analysis. People want to can claim, oh, it's just like reading tea leaves or whatever. It's a bunch of fooey. Yeah, well, go fuck yourself. The truth of the matter when it comes to technical analysis is that it's just an educated guess, guys. That's what it comes down to. It's an educated guess. There is no definitive. We just make our best educated guess. It's all we can do. It's all you can do, and that's important to keep in mind. So for right now, yeah, I mean, it does look like we're heading down. It's just the way it is. And let's skim through some coins real quick and see if anything catches our eye. Hot cross. Oh, Jesus. That is really down in the shitter, huh? Wow. Talk about a wick. Yeah, that is what we call a pump and dump. You see when it dropped on the exchange, it just that is holy shit. That is a hell of a wick. Wow, wow. Well, yeah, but what was? Wow. Okay. Totally normal. Crypto, guys. So, oh yeah, by the way, the inverted Wick Theory. Okay, so here you go. See right here, boom. This, and then what happened? We went to. That's where we went. We went there. That's right. We fucking went there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, again, another one. Another one. What kind of circle is that? That's not a circle. Oh, we went there, motherfucker. That's right. We went there. So, yes, indeed. There is something to it. Even this one. We went there. And we went here. Interesting. Coincidence? I think not. I think not. Now, on the downward, obviously it's not the same, so it kind of falls to shite. But, yeah, take it with a grain of salt. You know, it's not always going to work. But, you know, kind of, almost, sort of, kind of. Alright, I'm stretching. Oh, there we go. Got it. This one, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. Again, not always. It's not always, but when it does, get this nice little arc. Let's see what happens when we put a fib on it. We'll go here to here. Let's see if we go all the way up here. And, so I gotta be careful with these wigs. So if we were gonna place it here to here, hell, let's go. Yeah, let's go right there. I mean, you can be shifty and put it anywhere and make it look good. But if we put it properly, boom, yeah, it wicked out 618. And right now we're in limbo, ladies and gentlemen. We are in limbo right now. It's actually kind of interesting. Let's see. This is just consolidating. We're consolidating right now. There's no and like I always say, consolidation periods can last for any length of time. So it's definitely interesting. And this could break upward, and this could break to the down. Wow, that was a long time ago. So, damn, finally, we're clever. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, see, that's nice. Now, yeah, see, like I would say that this is about to break out. This has potential to break out. I don't know what this is. I know nothing about this coin, but it's got an interesting pattern. It's definitely an interesting pattern for sure. Normally, this is a bullish pattern. So, this could go like this, like this, and to this, right here. Or we could go here. Are we gonna go here? Or are we gonna go here? We're gonna go here, and here, then up here, right to there. That's called the PP maneuver. Shh. It's a secret. Alright. Boom. See, I like this. I like the way this starts. See this? Nice, beautiful staircase we got. A little beautiful staircase. Boom. 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 And if I was just gonna, alright, if we're gonna use our Wick Theory here, then, see, this is confusing because we got up and down. I don't know. You know it's really, really late or really, really early when the birds start chirping. And it's been 40 minutes. Well, it's a long video. So this. I think we're gonna see. I think this might have a little bit of a breakout. Now, if I were to place, say, a fib here, let's see. Yeah, I like that. I like this for a breakout. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Huh. The fuck? A matrix indeed. Alright. Why am I not looking to it? Let's go back in there. So we're seeing a lot of interesting patterns, very similar. You know, a lot of these altcoins are formulating a similar pattern. Sheeb. Okay, Sheba. What you got, dog? What you got, boy? Well, if you don't know, now you know. Oh, gotta love a Wawa. Yeah. All right. Okay.